Hello, Leo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a mini reading, taking a look at a particular connection, of course, and are they the yin to your yang? Yin energy representing the feminine, female energy, and the yang representing the male or masculine energy here. General, as always, guys, it won't resonate with every single person, so please do take from it what makes sense for you. Release the rest, and if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box, and of course I will include a link to the decks and creators that you do see here today. Cross watchers always welcome. So I'm going to be using my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck, and we'll go ahead and pull 3 cards from here. So let's get started. Let's take a look. So the yin to your yang. Is this a person that could represent a perfect match for you, Leo? And as I've mentioned in the other videos, I initially, all my life actually, have always pronounced it yin yang, but I was told that that's actually incorrect. It's yin yang. So let's learn something new, right? So let's go ahead and grab 3 cards here for this connection. We have faith, okay? Life has a way of bringing us to our knees when we lose faith in a situation, in someone, in ourselves. The most heartfelt prayers are born from those moments of heartache, desperation, and hope. So you might have experienced something very difficult here in love and romance, Leo, that caused you to lose faith in a connection where at one point you believed this person to be your perfect match and it ended up not being the case. Or you're just really trying to hold on to this faith that somehow you guys can make this all work out, especially if you're going through some struggles right now or if you're in separation from somebody who you feel could be the yin to your yang. Okay, so let's take a look and see. Let's grab another message. We do have anxiety here. So somebody definitely hurt you in previous relationships. So this card does say there was a time when I was open to love and all of its vulnerabilities. I was brave, unafraid, but heartbreak has a way of changing a person, causing us to be closed off, holding ourselves back from finding true love. My anxieties have covered me in a blanket of fear. I'm so cold in this darkness, and I'm not sure I can ever let anyone in again, which could be why you've turned to prayer, why you've lost faith in love altogether. So we'll take a look and see how the direction of this reading goes. But there is someone who's meant to bring you this type of energy, okay? Cozy. Loneliness can feel so cold when we allow ourselves to wallow in that darkness. And here's the darkness right here, these anxieties, okay? It's amazing how uplifting and comforting the right person, the right kind of love is. This is how your love makes my heart feel warm, loved, cherished, even on the coldest of days. So if you haven't found this person yet, Leo, this is where your angel guides perhaps, or even the universe is directing you to go. So trust in the journey that you're on and just continue to have faith that what's meant for you, certainly finding your ideal mate in this lifetime, that will find you when the time is right and once you are able to process out of this energy of anxiety and that darkness. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some additional messages. I'm going to use my Soul Sisters deck by Angelic Revelation 144, the Yin Yang Love Oracle, which is such a perfect deck for this reading. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know? We have memories. Some of these memories could be painful memories from the past that's keeping you in this very anxious state. But memories could, of course, be very beautiful ones that you're focused on as well. Look at that union. So if you're in separation from somebody, there's a potential that you guys can come back into union. We've got loving strategy. So I definitely feel for the majority that there's someone that you feel this magnetic pull towards. And part of the strategy here might be for you guys to maneuver your way through life and love to be able to find each other. So this could represent new love for some of you, but it could also be someone from your past who returns, who's able to restore your faith in love and romance. We've got declared love. Okay, this is somebody, I love how we've got a bride and groom right there. We've got a bride and groom right here. We've got two people facing each other. Two people facing each other right there. Two people facing each other right there. So we've got lots of couples that are representing itself here. So if you're feeling anxious that you haven't found that type of connection with somebody, have faith. Your angel guides are watching out for you that you will find that. Let's grab one more card. Look at this. Look at this. Renewed faith. There's someone that's going to come into your life, if they haven't already, who will restore that faith that you might have lost because of some painful experiences that you have had in love and romance. Oh my gosh. Faith and renewed faith. I love it. So there's somebody that you're meant to come into union with who will definitely make you happy. So I'm going to pull some cards from my Silhouettes deck here. Leo, let's add to this. Angels and spirit guides, please. So yeah, you've had some painful experiences in love and romance, which is why you're covered in this blanket of anxiety. All right, let's see. We have bridges. It makes such sense to me because the possibilities of reunions, the possibility of new love coming towards you, know which ones you need to burn. You got to know which bridges you need to burn. People that have put you into this type of energy, you don't need to be interacting with those people anymore. Know which ones you need to burn, which ones to rebuild, and which ones to avoid. Okay? So the ones that you need to concentrate on and rebuild are the connections where you can really build a life. Okay? Being able to build a life, a beautiful connection with somebody. Guidance. They're being guided towards you. Sometimes the path is unclear and sometimes it shines so bright that you can no longer ignore it, intuitively knowing that's the way you're meant to go. So if you're feeling lost right now, your angel guides, the universe, the stars aligning, guiding you towards the right direction to find the one who's meant to be your ideal mate, your perfect match. The one who would represent that yin to your yang. Diamond in the rough. Success takes time. It won't happen overnight, but someday you'll shine so bright the world won't be able to ignore your brilliance. What I get from this, Leo, is that in order for you to be successful in love and romance and finding that ideal mate, that perfect match in this lifetime, it's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen right away because it takes time to heal from this. So allow yourself time to be able to heal out of that anxious energy, because there will come a day where you're going to be shining so bright, as it says. That's what represents that light towards guidance, that's what is going to grab this person's attention to head in your direction. You will be so illuminated that they can't help but notice you. Okay? I love this. Travel. Focus on the journey, not the destination. Exactly. Focus on where you're at right now. And if where you're at right now is dealing with anxiety, honor that, address it, heal from it, and move on. Because the destination is, of course, to find your ideal mate in this lifetime. You haven't gotten there yet, but you're not ready either. But there will come a day when you will be able to find that. I love this. Look at this. Soul bond. Forever connected, regardless of time, distance, or circumstance. I do feel for some of you there's someone here that you're in separation from, and they will find their way back to you. This is giving them a path to follow, that bridge. This could also be representing a bridge here. They will be guided back to you. And for some of you, yes, it could certainly be a very complicated situation. You and I were a complex duo. This love story hasn't been easy. Ups, downs, challenges, obstacles to overcome. But you and I together, we can get through it all. And that's the key, for you guys to work on it together. Because it doesn't just fall on one person. It falls on both of you. Okay, so let's grab some tarot here. I'm going to go ahead and use my tarot teacher, and let's take a look and see what else presents itself here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. Are they the yin to your yang? So if you haven't found this individual yet, you will. Once you've healed, once you have restored your faith, that you can find the love that you're looking for. And there are those of you who will have the possibility for a reunion. So with this Hanged Man energy, you're being directed to, first of all, let go of situations that no longer serve a purpose in your life. Also, letting go of whatever is keeping you in this anxious state. Seeing things from a different perspective, create changes in your life to create movement. So definitely tap into your intuition, your gut. This does represent the divine feminine, representing the yin energy in this equation. That inner voice that's guiding you. But right now is not a time to take any sort of action. The High Priestess definitely represents a waiting period, because there is this need to heal, to focus on you in the meantime. Look at this, guys. We've got the Nine of Swords. So this is definitely representing your fears and anxieties. That's coming through again. Insomnia, nightmares, terror, deep unhappiness, hopelessness, trauma, depression, the inability to cope. Nine of Swords, picking up off of air energy for some of you. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So you're losing sleep over this anxiety here. So that's why I'm feeling it's just not the right time to take any sort of action. Because there will come a point where they'll find their way back to you, or you guys are led back onto a particular path where you both find each other again. We do have the King of Cups here. This is someone who's very caring and loving, very compassionate. This King of Cups is actually known for having a very calm demeanor, which is exactly what it is that perhaps my feminines are in need of. If you're feeling anxious, here comes this king, ready to love you the way you deserve to be loved. Can be a very good husband, a very mature, compassionate individual, very affectionate. And then we've got this Judgment card representing an awakening for whoever needs it. Maybe you both need that. But there's a transition that's a part of this energy of the Judgment card. It reminds me of an alarm clock that's going off, you know, that wake-up call. So whoever needs this wake-up call, maybe you both need that. But I'm also feeling that if you had a very painful breakup with somebody, through that wake-up call, they might realize that they want to apologize, that they want forgiveness, that they want to be a part of your life again. So it's up to you, perhaps, Leo, to really evaluate your life if that's somebody that's worth entertaining once again by way of a reunion. If they actually contribute to the anxiety, then that might be a chapter of your life that you need to close. But if what's keeping you anxious is because you guys are in separation, you'll have the opportunity to reconnect with this individual. You know, Judgment Day. But in the meantime, you have to heal the anxiety and fears that might be plaguing you right now. Definitely in need of healing. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some final messages from the Lover's Oracle deck here. So, have faith. Faith will be renewed and restored. Life will find a way to put you onto the right path that will help you find someone that could represent that yin to your yang. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Exactly. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Okay? Go with the flow. That's what's going to get you out of that anxious state. And look at the bottom of the deck. We've got trust. Okay? Have faith. Focus on trusting that where you will land is where you belong. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. That's because you're not so married to the outcome, you know? You're just allowing your angel guides, the universe, to direct you to the next chapter of your life. Trust that where you are being led is where you're meant to be, because that's what could lead you towards that ideal mate. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. Leo, I do hope whatever part of this made sense for you helps you out. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.